third annual Rick Ross car show happened on June 1st. What was that, Saturday? Saturday. Let me tell you something. We've talked about it before. I'll say it again. When you have something of that magnitude, you have to be very organized. And you're doing it at your house. True. And your house is in a neighborhood. Your house is not away from...
It kind of is, though.
No, it's that house, that land is a neighborhood in itself. But it is still joined on to a regular neighborhood.
It's the beginning of the block.
And then you got the hood across the street.
You got a church across the street, dog.
You don't got the hood. No, I'm talking on the other side.
There's some woods and a church.
Flip over on the other side.
Ain't no hood.
Because once you come down, you on Old Nat.
Man,
okay,
that's far down, bro. That's
right down. All that corner is ears.
I get
all that corner is ears.
That's farther down, bro.
Either way, it was unorganized. He ran out of parking.
He did.
Ran out of wristbands.
He did.
They said people was waiting 3 hours to get to the event, only to be told
they can't get in.
They can't get in, and the tickets were $250.
I mean, you know,
$250, and they said they're not getting a refund. And Ross was just like,
That what he did,
though. So
tickets come with insurance.
I don't think so. I think it did say, I read one of them said no refunds, no rain checks. You know, weather, stuff like that. I think it said no refund, no rain check. So them people that couldn't get in.
That's a heavy ransom right there.
You feel me?
Can't get in?
Can't get in. I just feel like, look, I'm going to say it. I don't care. Some of y'all, people with money, I don't care what color you are. Y'all get to a certain status, and it's no longer about taking care of what it is that you were doing. If I'm doing a car show, like our homeboy James Wade.
Shout out to Wade.
Okay.
Whips by Wade.
He does it properly. He has a venue set up. He makes sure all his stuff is in place. Ain't no problems.
He did a car show yesterday.
Yeah. No problems, okay? Now, here you are. You're a rich guy. You have all the means to go and rent out a space to where it's specified for parking and cars and showing.
Uh-huh.
And you'd rather do it at your house where for every single year there have been problems. And progressively they gotten worse because the shows are getting bigger. So now that just tells me you just going to get the money off of it. And I understand you might enjoy the car shows because I know he's a car aficionado. But get some organization, dog. Get some organization. And when you start digging into people's pockets like that, Anita Baker,
you don't know if that would happen. You don't know. That still hasn't been proved. They never said why she canceled. They never said.
Did they get refunds?
I think the people did get that. If you had insurance, yeah, could have you know what I'm saying? I think they did. But they never said why that could have been low ticket sales if she wasn't coming out unless a certain box office number was sold. It's contract.
Is that a contract?
I mean, usually shows work like that. Like they ain't coming out and you only got 8 people in there because they ain't getting their money worth. This is a waste of their time. They never said why she canceled that. It never was reported that she was sick or nothing. They just said she ain't coming and they let her.
And it was right before the show.
No, the show had started.
I thought it was like 30 minutes
half
before.
an hour or something.
Yeah, it was like 30 minutes before the show.
So, I mean, we don't know about that. Go ahead, what you were saying. But, I ain't going to let you jump on Anita like that.
You know I got it, though.
Shout out to Auntie.
You know I'm throwing it out there.
Detroit's meanest.
She got a reputation. But I feel like at some point, when do you really care about, like I remember when Maxwell had to cancel his tour because he had to have surgery. He took money from his pockets to pay his band members, everything that was going. Yeah. He took care of all of that. So it was just like, at what point do you just be like, you know what, it didn't work out right. Let me go ahead and refund y'all money.
All right, man. Let me say this. Is it wrong for them people not to get their money back? Yeah. Period. That's what it is. When you buy a ticket with no insurance, you part of the blame. Cause now you thinking morally that somebody gonna give your money back.
And we can't trust nobody now.
I mean, just that's business, bro. Like you ever bought something, it'd be like no refunds, no exchange, sale final. Like it's a chance like you take.
Yeah.
So I mean, on that end, you blame yourself. Going forward, will you support them again? If it's 50 people, 25 gonna do it again, dog.
Of course.
Because we black. Anger don't last long.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? He need to look at, which is crazy to say, but his land might not be big enough for this event. It's done got to the point where it just might not be big enough, you know?
They said security was bad.
I mean, it's like one entrance, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I could see that. I could see it just being, it might just be too big to have it on the promised land.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think they got the contract with the church across the street. I think that fell apart. So they couldn't park there. Like, it's just, you got to move it, bro. Like, it was cool that it was at your house. It was cheap for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it might be to the point where you just can't do it at your house no more.
Yeah. That definitely needs to happen because, yeah, every year progressively it gets worse.
It's always something.
It's bigger.
It's always something. Yeah,
it's
got bigger and it's
and
always.
it's
I can
something.
commend Atlanta's finest though, because I went to the gym around that time, and they policed their traffic, bro. Like Old National, from what I seen, didn't miss a beat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Of course, when you're getting off 85 South or 85 North in Old National, it's always traffic there. You don't need nobody to be here because the light right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But on as far as that end where the event was happening, I couldn't even tell, bro.
Because the year before,
it was
yo,
crazy. I was like, yo, what the hell going on? I couldn't even tell what was going on. I had to literally ask somebody, like, yo, why are these cops out here? Because you don't never see cops that much in that area. They was everywhere, dog. So I commend Atlanta's finest for that.
Okay.